Hello everyone and welcome to Toddler Drama TV. This is my first video and I am also a new channel, so if you like my video, I would love it if you subscribe and leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it, and join me on the path to success and 1 million subscribers. Now, on this channel, I will be talking about drama while playing games, or maybe in the future just drama or just games. You know, whatever you guys want. But for now, I'm I'm not really the most popular person, so I'm just gonna do what I think is best. So, today we're gonna be talking about a couple of things, and one of them is one of the biggest things going on the internet right now, and that is the Ricegum FaZe beef with the Team 10 members. Okay, so a couple days ago, Jake Paul uploaded a video saying my assistant was assaulted. You guys have already seen this, but basically Jake Paul's Team 10 accused FaZe of assaulting this assistant. Now, obviously, these are all very big YouTubers, so their voice is going to say something. One person's going to be denying something, the other person's going to be, forcing it onto them. So, okay, so in this video, they basically talk about FaZe was at a nightclub, and he was this very drunk, crazy man, and he actually not really clawed, but clubbed this girl in the neck, on the side of the neck, and pulled her towards him to get a kiss. Now, that was the first one, alright? Now, also, they said he was, cheating on his girlfriend, Allisa Violet. If you don't know who Allisa Violet is, that was Jake Paul's ex-girlfriend, which is now FaZe current girlfriend. Okay, so after this video, FaZe was extremely disappointed. I would be mad too, but FaZe actually right away saying, I'm going to post a video on what actually happened. Alright, stay tuned. So about, I don't know, 2 hours after that, FaZe came out with a video saying my girlfriend was assaulted. Now, this actually made people wonder. They're like, what happened? What is he talking about? And it actually was 30 minutes long, explaining a lot of facts, a lot of things. So in FaZe video, he starts bringing in these people that were there, and the first two people that were there, they said that they hung out with FaZe for a while. They're like brothers and sisters together. They freaking love this dude. And they said it was the first time they went out with him for a while, and once this happened, he got accused of stuff. So let's get into this. So apparently they were at a club, they were drinking, partying, but there were Team 10 members there as well. FaZe actually didn't know there were Team 10 members there, so he didn't know what was going on. But this kid Max, who is Max is his Instagram name, he's on Team 10. He walked up to FaZe table, and he actually said he's the leader of Team 10, and he said, I'm gonna buy you guys some drinks, but don't tell Jake Paul. When he just says that, it's like, okay, who are you? FaZe was like, I didn't even know he was. I was just too drunk, blah blah blah. And so in this, they're buying drinks, and it turns out this Team 10 member spent around $4,000 on drinks, just on drinks for FaZe which which for me, 4,000 is my life. I don't really have that much. So FaZe after that, he was like, thank you guys helped out a lot. And he brings in, let's check this out. He brings in Allisa Violet and Ricegum. If you don't know who Ricegum has almost 8 million subscribers. He's a very good YouTuber, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I watch Ricegum, but he brings in Ricegum, and Ricegum says, you know, I know FaZe Banks. FaZe Banks isn't like this. You know, these guys are lying, which, you know, we don't know yet. We're just gonna stick to this topic. Try to be as less biased as we can, if that makes sense. So, anyways, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've watched some of Jake Paul. I've watched almost 4 years of FaZe Banks, and honestly, I can come to the conclusion to say that FaZe Banks, he's he's not like what people think he is. He's not this monster that would just choke out an assistant or anything. He he will only do that to someone if he's forced to. You know, if he's like a bunch of Team 10 members showed up to his house. He was very mad, and you know, I would be mad too. You don't do that to someone. You don't just show up to their house. Um, you know, Ricegum was pretty mad too. But we're also going to continue on this topic because, you know, I feel like I've been getting ahead of this. Wow, what is that? Okay. So, after this, they, wow, Ricegum and Allisa Violet there. Allisa Violet starts saying, you know, Allisa Violet's just like, you know, when I was with Jake Paul actually abused me. And I was like, you know, what is she talking about? And it turns out Allisa Violet actually has a video called "The Truth," like something like that, like "You've waited for the truth" or something. And she talks about how terrible of a person Jake Paul is. Very, you know, it's very depressing what he did to her in that video. I would certainly hope not to ever have someone come across that in my life, and if I did, I would cross them out immediately. Sorry if you hear squeaking, that is my Siberian Husky. Very cute dog, but anyways, I'm gonna get back on this. So, FaZe Banks is actually pursuing legal action. Okay, if you guys don't know what that is, FaZe Banks is going to the highest degree to sue Team 10 members and Jake Paul. You know, because this is serious. If he's actually charged with this will be very bad. So, we're also going to point out that Nick Crompton DM'd him at first, a private DM, saying, "Hey, you hit my assistant. She knows it was an accident. Can you say sorry, apologize?" So FaZe Banks is like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know, if I did hit her, it was a complete accident. You know, there's no way I would do that on purpose." And but right after that, about an hour later, Nick Crompton tweets out, deletes the one where he's like, she knew it was an accident. So he tweets out basically that Ricegum's or not Ricegum, sorry, FaZe Banks is this monster. You know, he did this on purpose. He attacked her, which, you know, wouldn't make sense. You know, why would you attack someone like that for no apparent reason? So basically, it was. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot about this. It was a 30-minute video, very long video for me. But there's a lot of information. Now, Allisa Violet, as she's talking about how Jake Paul abused her, she's saying that he actually gave him scars, you know, pushing him down the stairs, and just doing overall terrible. I remember a part where he pushed her into a cactus and there was blood everywhere or something. You know, and he just pulled out the camera and started recording and laughing. Not funny, dude. Come on, grow up. Now, like I said about the bias part, that's not because I don't like the dude. I actually have watched some of his videos and find him to be very likable. But if you're just gonna push someone into cactuses for fun, who the hell, man? Come on, who the hell do you think you are? You don't just do that, you know. And Jake Paul, after Jake Paul's video and FaZe Banks were getting into this argument, Logan Paul's brother, or Jake Paul's brother, Logan Paul, actually joined this with a vlog titled "The Truth About the Assult." Now, in this case, they were Jake and Logan Paul were talking about how it's fake that they did a police report, which the club actually said never happened. And there's actually pictures of the fake police costumes or the fake arrest that Jake Paul pulled a prank on people with, which is actually very stupid of them, because you know that just makes them look like they're trying to lie even more. And I forgot to add something. Allisa, Violet, and FaZe Banks actually said that all of Jake Paul's videos are for the views. Like him and Erica Castell never got married. They just do things for views and money and fame. That's what they're addicted to, you know. Which I don't know. I feel like he's not that type of person. I'm gonna be honest, FaZe Banks. But you know, I can only trust you guys because Allisa Violet has actually lived there for a couple years before she was kicked out. Alright. Yeah, so that's basically all that's going on there. Now we're going to talk about Road to Shaw. Road to Shaw is with the Sidemen, and the Sidemen are a group created by KSI, which KSI left. And Road to Shaw actually made a diss track on KSI again. This is his second diss track. And he said at the beginning, everything in this video is true. Starts calling shots at KSI all the time. You know, KSI doesn't really feel it. Just a whole bunch of beef going on there. And also, Clarrisa May, a couple days ago made a video titled that she got raped. You know, it's not cool. Raping, it's not very good. You know, it's whatever. But you know, the pieces are coming together. So as Jake Paul and Logan Paul are getting all this hate, she actually tweeted out, "Karma's a bitch," alright? And then she said, "I'm coming out with names soon." So I'm pulling the conclusion that, you know, as Jake Paul's getting all this hate, that it was actually Jake Paul who sexually, I don't know why I'm going to say this, but sexually raped, you know, we all know what rape is, you know, Clarrisa May and her friend. And if this is true, Jake Paul looks like he'll be in jail for quite a while, because this is a serious thing. Alright, that's all for my video. Hope you guys like it. If you did like it, make sure you subscribe. Every bit helps, and join me on my road to 10 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in a couple days.